I told myself and I told you guys that if the first Raw on Netflix does not impress me, that I'm done as a wrestling content creator and a wrestling fan. Okay? Let's go back a couple of months. Survivor Series, supposed to be one of the biggest shows of the year. Bloodline versus Bloodline. What happened? We got the match. Nothing happened. Saturday night's main event. Supposed to be a big show. What happened? Nothing. Nothing of note happened at Survivor Series or Saturday night's main event. Okay? So that pissed me off. And that told me that maybe I'm done. Maybe I'm done with wrestling. But I will wait. I will give them time. I will wait for Raw on Netflix and give them one final chance to keep me as a fan so I can continue to do this that I really enjoy. I enjoy doing YouTube videos. I enjoy talking to you guys. Okay? I can't do that if I'm not interested in the topic that I'm covering. WWE, their job is to keep me and you invested in their product. Raw on Netflix did not do that. The reason they did not do that was because they had big names at the show. They had big time matches at the show. And they couldn't even be bothered to give us a cliffhanger to keep us invested for next week. I didn't finish this show thinking, oh, I can't wait for next week. I finished this show confused and annoyed. That's not how I should finish the first Raw on Netflix. Not it. That's not how I want to be, okay? Nor do I want to come on here and say to you guys, I'm not a wrestling fan anymore. I am a wrestling fan, but I'm not a fan of what's going on right now with all companies, okay? TNA feels mid. AEW is AEW. I mean, there's no hope for them. And WWE, they're great, but they're not giving me anything to sink my horrible, dirty teeth into. They're not. They're not providing me with something that I can be invested in. They haven't done that in months. And Triple H, with his long-term booking, is too long. Tony Khan, with his short-term booking, is a complete mess. And every other company, who the fuck cares? Okay? Who cares? WWE is the biggest game in town. They need to act like it. Sure, they're making tons of millions and billions from Netflix and their fucking extremely expensive ticket prices. That are fucking, it's complete daylight robbery, those ticket prices. But people pay for it, right? And when they pay that money for those tickets, and they go to a show that's advertised The Rock and John Cena and everyone, they get a mid-show. Mid, right? The Rock, we get him. What does he do? What did The Rock do at Raw? Did he do anything to progress any storyline going into WrestleMania? No. No, he didn't. John Cena announced he's going to be in the Royal Rumble match. Great. That's really all he needed to do. An interaction with someone else would have been nice, but he did what he needed to do. Okay? CM Punk versus Seth Rollins. It was a good match. CM Punk did an after-match promo, and that was it. Roman Reigns versus Solo Sikoa. Roman won. Good match. The Rock comes out. This is where we're thinking, okay, what's going to happen? Is this the fucking cliffhanger that I have been craving for from WWE for fucking months? No. He acknowledged Roman, gave him the Ulafala, and that was it. That was it. What the fuck was the point in that Bad Blood ending, okay, where there was clearly something going on with Rock and Roman, and now Rock is just, hey, well done, here's your Uncle Father, the final boss. My movie's flopped. It's fucking nonsense. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. Why can't Triple H give us a decent cliffhanger at the very least to make me want to watch next week's fucking show? I have no incentive of watching NXT. Apparently The Rock's been advertised for NXT. I don't care. Just so he can put over his daughter, who's horrible at her fucking job. No. SmackDown. Is there a reason for me to watch SmackDown? Okay? All we're gonna get is Cody Rhodes comes out, talks about the WWE Championship, and Kevin Owens and his dad, Kevin Owens, comes out, screams at Cody. Wow. Amazing. Amazing. Next week, Raw. Do you know what's been advertised for Raw next week? I have seen certain graphics. I have seen Dakota Kai versus Lyra Valkyria for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. The championship that should not fucking exist. Because there is only one Intercontinental Championship. You want to give the women a mid-card championship, call it something fucking else. Call it anything else that isn't a copy of the Intercontinental Championship or the United States Championship. That's lazy bullshit that's simply put in place to give women equality. Why don't you give them a brand new championship that is a women's mid-card championship that is different from the men's mid-card? Why does it need to be the same? Why can't it be different? Why can't you give it a different name, a different look? Oh, it's got a white strap. I don't care what it's got a white strap. It's the same fucking championship, but with a white strap. That's not what I want, okay? If you want to give the women a mid-card championship, call it something else. Give it a different design, not a copy of the current men's ones, okay? Everything in wrestling, man, I can't even remember the point I was trying to make. There was a point I was trying to make, but then I started ranting about the women's championship. Oh yeah, the card for Raw. So there's that match. And then there's Sheamus versus Ludwig Kaiser. A match I think I've seen twice already for singles matches, and a triple threat match, including Braun Breaker. Why do I want to see this match again? I like both guys, but I have seen this match enough times, and I want to watch it again. And then we've got Chad Gable versus mystery opponent. I wonder who that could be. Considering Chad Gable said in a tweet, I wonder how stupid his mask will look. It's Penta, right? Why do I care about that? I don't care about Penta. I don't care about the Lucha Brothers, right? People can hype them up all they want. At the end of the day, they're the guys who will do Canadian Destroyer, Canadian Destroyer, Canadian Destroyer. We all fall down. Let's get a round of applause from the crowd. They're as bad as the Young Bucks when it comes to making wrestling look stupid. Okay? The Lucha Brothers are not fucking innocent whatsoever. Why do I want Penta in WWE doing 3 Canadian Destroyers to fucking someone, and then the other guy does 3 to him, and then they stand up and whoa, and fall down, and then get, whoa, holy shit, this is awesome, from the dumb crowd. And let's talk about the dumb fucking crowd. And WWE's fucking stupidity, okay? Now, we all know Hulk Hogan supported Donald Trump over the election, right? Which, cool. I'm happy. I support Donald Trump. You don't like that? I don't care. And they bring him out to Raw in LA. The most liberal fucking place in all of the United States of America. And they bring him out. And he gets booed. Of course he's going to get booed by fucking 16,000, 17,000 complete and utter cocks. Of course they're going to boo him. Why would you bring Hulk Hogan out when he's supported Donald Trump in LA, the most liberal place on, not just in America, on the fucking planet, full of fucking weirdos who don't know what the real world is like. Full of idiots who listen to fucking any celebrity that will say anything to them because they don't have a mind for themselves. They are a part of the hive mind. Everybody in that crowd was a part of that hive mind, and they booed Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan, who was just there to have a cameo appearance. What's wrong with that? What is wrong with Hulk Hogan having a cameo appearance? If Batista, right? If I was in a crowd, a Raw crowd, and Batista, the fucking Kamala Harris supporter, came out, right? Did his fucking, I walk, all that shit, I'd be fucking losing my mind. I wouldn't be booing him. Even though I don't like him personally, I wouldn't be booing him. CM Punk, I don't like him personally, I don't boo him. I cheer for CM Punk because it's a character. Hulk Hogan is a character. Terry Bollea is a real person. Boo Terry Bollea. Don't boo Hulk Hogan. I don't boo CM Punk. I don't boo Batista. I don't boo Sami Zayn. Lots of wrestlers are liberals. I don't go around giving them shit for that unless they give me a real reason online to do so, and I will give them shit back online. But when it comes to their wrestling character, I will enjoy their wrestling character if I enjoy their wrestling character. Hulk Hogan is a wrestling character, and people decided to boo him out the building because he supports Donald Trump. Oh no! The guy who won by a landslide. Oh no, what a fucking awful thing to do. What an awful thing to do. The question is for me now, what do I do? What do I do? Do I continue doing wrestling content that you can clearly see that I'm fed up of? Or do I transition to something else? Because I still want to do YouTube. I still want to do this. But I can't do it for a topic that I have no interest in. And I have no interest in wrestling right now. Last night was meant to be that pivotal moment that would get me back in. Bring me back in. Make me want to find things again. Make me care again. And they didn't do it. They didn't do it. So, what do I do now? I don't know. I'm thinking of various other topics that I could do. Maybe I could do game reviews, because I'm doing a lot of gaming recently. Maybe I could do commentary slop content, like fucking Penguin Zero and fucking Turkey Tom and all them guys. I could do that. But there's not much there for me to care about with the slop content, to be honest. I could do reaction videos like Tyrone Magnus. But I don't think I'd do very good reactions. So I'm not going to do that. I don't know what I want to do. Either way, I'm not done with YouTube. Definitely not. Definitely not. I enjoy coming here and talking my shit to you guys. That's what I enjoy. So if you guys want to stick with me for whatever comes next, I'd be very grateful. If you don't, and you just want to stick to wrestling content, that's fine. I might not be for you anymore, because wrestling, dead. Dead for me. I ain't interested. I've got better things to do. Like, subscribe, follow me on XD Crossman 20. Like, subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.